Dearest love, the big building used to be where our fathers worked. Today the work goes on, but no one is there. The building down the street is the bank, and in times past there were many working within, and a lot more seeking to go in to be served. Today, nothing but ATMs and servers fill the place. There used to be a market, but now there is no need. The church used to be filled, and many wanted to be priests, for they were special, called by God, but now the place is empty, and a living priest is hard to find. The machines took over our work, made it more efficient and more precise. The banks automated, no man to steal the money. Artificial intelligence was the order of the day, and as it got smarter, it helps us find easier ways of doing things. Our children were taught by virtual teachers. Our sermons were preached by virtual priests. Who would not want a sermon that was tailored to meet their specific need? And so it was that those that ascribed had their own personal priest, giving them the message suited to them, gleaned from their dreams, hopes and aspirations, and social media presence. AI has it all to be the best priests. It did not end there, for who needed a spouse who did not suit your needs? And so we got virtual spouses that met our every fantasy, perfect in every way. Life was good, for all we do is lie back in our tubs of life-sustaining gooey as the whole quarters is automated. Food is reduced to a pill. Nothing goes waste, so there is no excrement. Our hands and feet are useless, for just by thought we can control the robots that do our every bidding. We go out and play our fantasy games by just putting on virtual headsets. A true physical human being is hard to see, but we do not care. Our children are born with genetic material saved from the past, cut and fused by machines to produce the best humans who are trained and grown by machine mothers till they get a tub of their own to do nothing but sit back and be served and call it living. I almost thought this a story till I realized thousands of years passed. Some wrote what seemed like impossible stories, but a time came when the impossible became the reality. All is good. But let us remember this. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who by their unrighteousness suppress the truth. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made. So they are without excuse. For although they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give thanks to him, but they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Claiming to be wise, they became fools, and exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images resembling mortal man and birds and animals and creeping things. Therefore God gave them up in the lusts of their hearts to impurity, to the dishonoring of their bodies among themselves, because they exchanged the truth about God for a lie and worshipped and served the creature rather than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this reason, God gave them up to dishonorable passions. For their women exchanged natural relations for those that are contrary to nature, and the men likewise gave up natural relations with women and were consumed with passion for one another, men committing shameless acts with men and receiving in themselves the due penalty for their error. And since they did not see fit to acknowledge God, God gave them up to a debased mind to do what ought not to be done. They were filled with all manner of unrighteousness, evil, covetousness, malice. They are full of envy, murder, strife, deceit, maliciousness. They are gossips, slanderers, haters of God, insolent, haughty, boastful, inventors of evil, disobedient to parents, foolish, faithless, heartless, ruthless. Though they know God's righteous decrees that those who practice such things deserve to die, they not only do them, but give approval to those who practice them. Romans chapter 1, verse 18 to 32. Let the one who has ears listen. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. K.